Hello, Gunther. Welcome to this interview on controversial issue in the modern world. I invite you for your broad knowledge from an ethical, moral, and biblical perspective.
Thank you so much, Jody.
Do you believe that abortion is a fundamental human right granting women autonomy over their body?
That's a very good question. The thing is that legally, it's not legal everywhere. It's not a fundamental right everywhere. Even in the United States, there has been an overturn in Roe versus Wade. So basically, in some countries, it may be a fundamental right. In others, it is not legally from the legal perspective. Now, ethically and morally, I believe that in most countries is not acceptable, and in most cultures, and biblically, definitely not. I don't know any religion that actually believes that a woman has a fundamental right to have an abortion.
Okay. When do you believe life began, and do you think it should be protected from conception?
I believe that actual life begins at conception. Basically, that is the biblical standpoint. But also, if you are to take a look at it, basically, when when conception takes place, a fetus begins to form. You get the embryo, and then it starts growing until it's a baby that can be born. So it should be protected from the moment of conception, yes.
Okay. Thank you, Gunther. Next question. Do you think government should regulate abortion, balancing women right with federal right?
I believe that if a government permits or allows abortion, for example, in Colombia, we do have legal abortion. It is a right for women. I believe definitely there should be some type of control, because there are many women that are performing late-term abortions in which the fetuses actually suffer greatly. Even in the lower stages, when you have an abortion, it kills the fetus. So basically, if a fetus is already developed and it has a heartbeat, and everything else, their lungs are already starting to grow. At that point, they have, of course they feel, and their brains are developing. So yes, they go through that physical and emotional process. So yes, I believe that they should be regulated.
Gunther, what are your possible emotional impact for women that have an abortion?
There are many emotional impacts that they can have. Basically, one of them would be remorse. Basically, a woman maybe at the moment thinks one thing, but she doesn't know what's going to happen in the future, and she may regret having made an abortion. Another one is the feeling of guilt, in which a woman can actually feel guilty for taking a life. Is at some point she may even develop emotional stress. She may develop anxiety. She may develop all kinds of different psychological and emotional issues because of having the abortion.
Gunther, are there physical impact?
Yes, there's definitely physical impacts. There's a lot of cases in which women have died after abortions, even done in good clinics, in good places where they say that they can have the abortion performed. There's many cases where the women have died because of blood loss, or they have lost due to basically their bodies, not taking well the abortion procedure, where the body actually they lose compensation of other fluids and blood. But also, you have to think of the damage that it does to the woman inside. They actually are scraping the uterus, and in the future, some women also become sterile, where they can have children because of the abortions.
It's all, Gunter. I want to thank you for coming.
Oh, no, anytime. Very happy to have been able to be here and speak to you about this controversial issue. Thank you.
Thank you, Gunter.
You're welcome.